The technicians seldom get given a budget, particularly of this size. And literally get told, do whatever you want to do.
So we had some bikes that we thought maybe we'll send them to auction. It's wintertime. We had them sitting in the warehouse, and Chad came up with the idea, like, why don't we just do a bike build with them?
The very first meeting that we had was the first week of December. Brought the team over there and said, hey guys, these are the bikes. This is the idea. You guys have from now until the middle of February to get them done.
And we had this cool idea of this frontier speed shop type plan, right? I mean, God, we got all these fantastic technicians that do all this cool work, and we've got a lot of partners out in the Lincoln biker community, and it just took a life of its own once we sat down with the technicians and said, here is a project for you guys to go.
They said, hey man, we got some secrets. No, really, they're like, hey, we have an idea. I'm like, cool, let's talk about ideas. And I'm like, damn, that's a cool idea.
And that was the basic rules. Here's your budget. We want them done for the bike show, which is mid-February for the ABATE show. So far, it sounds like everything's gonna make it here on time. It'll be close on some of it, but these guys will put it together.
And they really had to get super creative and super resourceful on finding parts that would match, getting Derek from Exotic Customs to come and paint all the bikes too as well, which, you know, he was under a time crunch as well when you really think about our partners in this.
Frontier just called me. We've been working with them a lot more lately. So he's like, we got 4 paint jobs to do. And I was like, and he threw that at me and I'm like, what am I gonna do, say no? And then they go, just do what you wanna do. Well, that's the problem, because I always wanna do, I always wanna do the upper echelon stuff. I said, all right, well man, we'll do it. That's not a problem, but what's your deadline? He goes, well, we wanna have it done for the ABATE Bike Show. And I was like, this is like Christmas right now. And the ABATE Bike Show, in order for them to have the parts back in time, they have to have it by February 1st.
From the dealership perspective on this project, on the 4 bike builds, was that each team was divided up and we had master techs and brand new techs on both teams. The only rule from a work perspective was that the master techs were not allowed to put 1 wrench on the bike. They had to show and teach the younger techs how to do that work.
So the fact that like we get to do this and it's our choice, with this, it was full freedom. It was our idea. And same with them too, the other team. It's literally our ideas of what we see every day working on stuff, finally getting to be able to put it to something tangible.
You got to see young and old come together. You had so much knowledge from guys that have been doing this for a long time and had all the experience in the world. And we have a lot of new technicians who got the experience to actually turn the wrench. There's on-the-job learning, and then there's that type of experience that fast and that early on. And you absolutely cannot replace that type of experience.
We have technicians that have been Harley-Davidson technicians for 3 months that got to do some of the biggest bike builds that they might ever do in their careers. And watching that interaction and the camaraderie that's come as a result of that was super cool. And I think that, like, from a bigger picture, I don't think any Harley dealership doesn't do some degree of building bikes. But I think what was really unique about this one, we wanted to give them experiences and knowledge and training that you don't go get that anywhere, We have a lot of different things that we can do, and our team is prepared to do whatever that looks like. They're excited to do it. They love doing it.